Hey y'all, you're welcome back to Reviews and Recaps. Let's just say I feel vindicated. I've been saying it for a long time that Love and Marriage Huntsville does not have a balance and it needs to change. And I feel like Marsau and Latisha in their live video last night were actually calling these things out. I feel like to an extent they broke the fourth wall. I want to get into it. There were certain things that were said, especially by Marsau. You can tell Marsau is tired of it. Marsau is tired of them not really showing a lot of the Black excellence that we want to see. It's not surprising that Latisha kept saying it's like you guys want to see drama, all that kind of stuff. No, we want to see a balance. Drama will naturally come when people are engaging. No matter how well you guys get on, it will happen naturally. That we want to see the Black excellence and then a sprinkle of drama, okay? But we don't want drama that is concocted. We don't want drama that is created for us. Remember when I was covering this yesterday, I said to you guys that Martell showing up, Marsau going to go and get Latisha, and then Martell coming up looked produced. It looked like they set up the whole thing. They organized it. They probably had to film that scene maybe a few times. It was given, everyone knew what was happening. From what Marsau is saying it ain't real. In real life, there's no way they're going to be out here interacting with someone like Martell. But for the purposes of work, they have to engage. Now, it sounds like they don't necessarily want to leave the show, but they're tired of the way in which the show is portraying them and not really showing some of the good things that they're doing. Apparently, they have some projects they're working on. Now, I'm not oblivious to say that television does not require some drama to continue to be on air, because most people, if they don't find it entertaining, they are going to walk. However, I don't think the drama needs to be manufactured. The whole thing about the millimeters, making it into a show about millimeters, that was their first mistake. There was no reason to antagonize their fan base. There was no reason to do all of that. In this video, I want to talk a little bit about the Marsau and Latisha live. I will go into more detail when I go live with you guys. I want to have a watch party with you guys where I'll play it, we'll break it down and talk about it. So make sure you turn on all your notifications so you know every single time that I post and when I'm actually going to go live. I don't know what time I'm going to go live today or what time I'm going to continue to go live, but if you turn on all your notifications, you will get a notification. And as you know, I am heated. Make sure you bring a drink to the party tonight. If you're still listening, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And don't forget to like, share, and let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Now, let's get into it. Everything I say in this video is alleged, in my opinion, only for entertainment purposes. Yeah, you got it. Let's go. Let's get into it. So Tisha and Marsau went live and they've been feeling like people are not really seeing the hard work they're putting in and all of the things they're successful at. I didn't know that they had a lot of projects going on until I started following them and then saw that they had some of those projects being put out. So what it seems like is what they're showing on social media is so different from what we see on Love and Marriage Huntsville. What we see on Love and Marriage Huntsville is given, they just go, show up to events, argue, go back. That's it. There isn't really enough for us to see that gives us the impression that they have anything going on. It was very interesting to hear how Marsau was talking. Marsau was clearly being Marsau. He was talking about it's all fake, and Tisha tried to clean it up a little bit, but Marsau jumped back in there and said no. He was letting it be known that when they have to be in a scene, they have to be in a scene and they have to act. In a way, isn't it very similar to what Martell was saying? Film my real life or don't film me at all. Now, I know Martell was trying to get Arionne, so the same thing doesn't apply. But it's very much given you guys are editing it so much that you're not showing enough to give it a narrative. I've always said the thing that I feel like Carlos King's production lacks is balance. We like drama, absolutely, but we like excellence as well. We love to see excellence. I will prioritize seeing excellence with a sprinkle of drama or a good balance where it's 70%, okay, let me even say 60% excellence, 40% drama. If you even want to make it a little bit too much, 60% drama, 40% excellence. People will still watch it. But at the moment, it feels like it's 100% drama. Okay, let me be nice. 99% drama, 1% excellence. And it's not sustainable. If nothing changes, it is not sustainable. And I love the fact that Marsau and Tisha are talking about it because, one, we know Melody is clearly tired of it. Melody may be leaving because she ain't with the ish and she's tired of it. Now it seems like Marsau and Tisha are tired of it. You know, Marsau and his analogy, he gave an analogy about walking down the street, seeing a naked man covered in ish and all that kind of stuff. The bottom line is, he wouldn't really be around Martell if it is not for a check, if it's not for the show. He also said something that made me gag. He said if he was a lazy producer, he would just focus on the things that are on social media and bring that to the show. Well, indirectly, sir, you are saying that you've had a lazy producer this last season because a lot of the things that are on the show are things that stem from social media. Like you bringing millimeters onto the show is definitely one of those examples. So yes, it feels like social media has built the season that has just passed. And it's interesting because it kind of felt like Tisha sort of feels like people love drama and they ain't gonna watch if it's not drama. But the thing is, the truth of the matter is, people that love the content will watch. People are actually tired of how it is heavily drama focused. And this is what I think Marsau sort of gets. And he's trying to appeal to the public. I feel like they know that if they don't take it public, nothing is going to change. And so in a way, they're trying to expose and put it out there so that, one, they're able to control the narrative and how we see them. Two, they're able to actually showcase things that can push their business forward. I do think it's a little convenient though, in the sense that when it was Martell and Melody and it was all their business and all that drama and you guys were thriving off it, you guys were cool to be complacent and you guys were active in furthering the storyline. You guys were active in asking all the questions. You guys were doing production's bidding at those times. But now that there's all these allegations about you guys and what your husband does, Marsau, and what Marsau does, right? Now you guys want to direct or redirect the focus back to business. It's interesting. It's convenient. It feels like a deflection. So two things can be true, and this is what I want to come across in this video. Two things can be true. It can be true that they are tired of the constant back and forth and they're tired of the produced drama and they want a change. But then the other part of it is they are also trying to deflect, because I think deep down they know that it is only going to escalate and continue to escalate. And it's going to get to a point that it may affect their bags. It may affect their businesses. It may affect public perception of them. And are ultimately trying to prevent and clean it up. I feel like they're not stupid. They can see how Martell has ruined his image and his reputation from being on the show. And they do not want any part of being on the receiving end of that. I feel like when Melody was on the receiving end of all the shenanigans, they were cool because they were insulated from the BS. But now that Melody is no longer at the forefront of it and it is now being directed at them, everybody is now coming up with, oh, let's do something else. It has to be about the Black excellence. When the millimeters were shouting and pioneering and talking about blacklisting the show and focusing on Black excellence and wanting to change the trajectory of the way things were going, people were calling them out, including Marsau. So I just feel two things can be true. Now it is a deflection because they don't want to end up with all sorts of disgustingness that is going to come if Martell continues to expose them, in my opinion. Marsau says that Martell is cooning and he's just trying to say outrageous stuff to get attention and to get Arionne on the show and make it seem like she has stuff to say. But the truth is, nobody has cared about the Martell and Arionne scandal. This is the thing I've been saying. Everybody knows everything that we need to know about the Martell and Arionne scandal. Ain't nobody cared nothing about it. There isn't more about their relationship that I would like to know as a person. I do not care. But I think that's really what it is about. It's interesting that Tisha then tries to plug in Wanda a little bit and talk about people want Wanda back. Like, no, we do not want Wanda back. If you're saying that you don't want to bring drama to the show and you want to bring excellence, we do not need Wanda back on the show. But what it seems like is you guys don't want to be in the middle of the drama, but you want Wanda to come back and set up the drama for you guys so that you guys can focus on getting your ish and doing and showing Black excellence. I personally think not. I think that bringing back Wanda is only going to push things further back into a hole. It's only going to push it back into that negativity and drama. So no, we do not want her back. And I think Marsau also said something along those lines. I also think Marsau was doing a lot of indirects to production, in my opinion, because he kept talking about, like, you know, if he is a lazy producer, all of that. And lazy producers will allow social media to control the narrative of the show, but they don't have lazy producers. I'm like, that's an indirect, because that is what these producers have done for the last season. So if anything, you're indirectly saying to them, don't even think of being lazy this season, because we are not going to be here for it. Now, if Marsau and Tisha leave, because I don't think they're going to leave, because when someone suggested leaving, Marsau was not about to leave his check. It was clear Marsau wants to ride it out. But I think Marsau does not like the way there isn't a balance on the show, which I've talked about a lot. And so I love the fact that he's doing that and speaking out. I hope more people will speak out. Kimmy and Maurice, hopefully. But I doubt it. And even Melody. But I feel like Melody ain't paying them no mind. So I don't even think she's going to say nothing about it. But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you guys agree that the show lacks balance? Let me know. What do you guys think about what Marsau and Tisha had to say? Also, will you guys be joining the live tonight? Have you turned on all your notifications? Let me know in the chat. Don't forget to like, share, hit that subscribe button and tap that bell button right next to it so you know every single time that I post. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye.